Prior to its designation by Congress in 1954 as Veterans Day, November 11th was known as Armistice Day. World War I, known at the time as the Great War, officially ended when the Treaty of Versailles was signed on June 28, 1919. However, fighting ceased 7 months earlier when an armistice, a temporary cessation of hostilities between the Allied nations and Germany, went into effect on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. For that reason, November 11, 1918 is generally regarded as the end of the war to end all wars. In recognition of the significance of that date, in 1926, Congress resolved that this date shall be commemorated with thanksgiving and prayer and exercises to perpetuate peace through goodwill and mutual understanding between nations.
I am personally scared for the safety of myself, for my own rights as a lesbian woman. I'm afraid for the safety and rights and well-being of Muslims, of immigrants, of African Americans, and others. So today, it's wonderful for me personally to be with like-minded veterans, who are working for peace, with like-minded veterans who know that peace is more than just the absence of war, that, as has been attributed to A.J. Muste, if you want peace, work for justice. And we have a lot of work before us, friends.
They call us all extremists, cause we're out here in the street. How unpatriotic, veterans for peace. They say we gotta watch them like never before, cause there's nothing more dangerous than veterans against the war. They stand on every corner with cameras in their hand, taking film and snapping pictures of everything they can. Upload photos, write reports on everything they saw, protecting all our citizens from folks who broke the law. They've been watching us so long, they know us to our core. They know we're peaceful veterans who know the cost of war, because we've seen the horrors and the price we always pay. They've got to document everything we do and say. They call us all extremists, cause we're out here in the street. How unpatriotic, veterans from peace.
The great sociologist C. Wright Mills once wrote that World War III will be caused by our preparation for it. And we are doing exactly that. My fellow veterans, there are 22 million of us. Who among you would ever claim that war is noble or glorious? Who can claim that the many wars of the last half century were absolutely necessary instead of the consequences of the dead end greed and aggression of our corporations and politicians? With the exception of the wretched refugees of war who have made it to our shores, only we among the American people know the true meaning of war and militarism. Why do so many of us remain silent and allow the American people to believe that war and preparation for war results in anything but war?
We, Veterans for Peace, having dutifully served, do hereby affirm our greater responsibility to serve world peace. Because our government is the single greatest purveyor of violence in the world, we wash the flag. Because we make war unjustly and unnecessarily for profit, for power, for oil, we wash the flag. We wash our flag to increase the awareness of the human cost of war. We wash our flag to say it is wrong for our government to intervene either overtly or covertly in the internal affairs of other nations. We wash this flag to abolish war as an instrument of national policy. We wash this flag because we are here on Veterans Day and not Armistice Day, when the war to end all wars ended. We all long for a day when we make veterans no more. Until then, we wash the flag. Thank you.
Yeah.